We need this data to move on to the next step, because we need the data to say, okay, given these site conditions, what's the best way? What's going to clean up the site the best and most effectively? That's our next step. Number 2, this is complete. This is what we call our alternatives analysis. With that complete, we can then move on to the development and release to the public our proposed decision document, or the PDD. When we release the proposed decision document to the public, that starts a 45-day comment period. We release the document, proposed decision document, in mid-February. So we're really on the latter half of that 45-day comment period. So we're here tonight to present our proposed decision document and to seek feedback from the Village of Sleepy Hollow community here on this proposal. And then lastly is outlining the final remedy for the GM site in what's called the final decision document. We expect to have this completed by the end of March and distributed to the community here by early April. So, with our investigation work complete, we started looking at some of the alternatives. What cleanup options would work well here at the site? We first had to identify what our goals were. What do we want to try to achieve with the cleanup at the site? And they're listed right here pretty plainly, really to eliminate or to reduce to the extent practical exposure to the contaminants in the soil, in the groundwater, and in the sediment. Number 2, the release of the contaminants that might still be in soil into groundwater. That might result in exceedances of our groundwater standards. And lastly, the release of contaminants into overlying buildings through a process that's referred to as soil vapor intrusion. All right, so when we look at different cleanup options, alternatives, these are the criteria that we use. We want to have some idea when preparing them, some kind of standards here, and they're listed on this slide. The first 2, we refer to them as threshold criteria. These 2 need to be met in order for us to further consider that option. The next 6, we refer to them as balancing criteria, really looking at the positive and negative attributes associated with each, and then we do just a simple